Welcome to the 7th online English class. My dear students, how are you? Expecting you are very well at your home. Our today's discussion will be on types of pronoun. As usual, I am Mahmoud Hassan, lecturer in English, Rani Bhavani Government Women College, Natur. Our today's learning outcomes: personal pronoun, possessive pronoun and possessive adjectives, reflexive pronoun and intensive pronoun. So we will discuss these topics today. As you know, in our previous class, we discussed personal pronoun and its kinds, and I've said pronouns are of 10 types: personal pronoun, interrogative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, relative pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, and distributive pronouns. Amongst these types of pronouns, personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and intensive pronoun will be discussed today, and they are very much correlated. Personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are pronouns that are associated with a particular grammatical person. So, personal pronouns are pronouns that are associated primarily with a particular grammatical person. Personal pronouns represent specific people or things. Specific people or things. We use them depending on number, person, gender, case. Depending on number, that is singular, plural, for example, I, we. Depending on person, that might be first person, second person, and third person. I, first person; you, second person; third person, he or she. Gender. Depending on gender, personal pronoun might be male or female. In respect of male, he; in respect of female, she; and in case of neuter gender, it. Case. Depending on case, it might be subject or object. That is, in case of subjective case, we use we, and in case of objective case, we use us. So personal pronouns are basically depend on number, person, gender, and case. Possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are the pronouns that help us show possession or ownership in a sentence. Possession or ownership in a sentence. They refer back to a noun or noun phrase already used, replacing it to avoid repetition. Possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, yours, and theirs. Examples are given here. Those books are not yours. My hand is bigger than yours. This pen is mine. This country is ours. Here, yours, mine, ours, all are the examples of possessive pronouns. Possessive adjectives. The possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, its, our, their, and whose. A possessive adjective sits before a noun or a pronoun to show who or what owns it. So, possessive adjectives sits before a noun. Examples: this is my shirt. This is your book. Their information is true. Our country is Bangladesh. Here, my, your, their, and our all are possessive adjectives, and all these possessive adjectives sit before noun. In case of first sentence, it sits before shirt. In case of second sentence, it sits before book, and there sits before information, and our sits before country. All this shirt, book, information, and country are noun, and possessive adjective sits before noun. It might also sit before pronoun too. Reflexive pronoun. We use a reflexive pronoun when we want to refer back to the subject of the sentence or clause. We use a reflexive pronoun when we want to refer back to the subject of the sentence or clause. Reflexive pronoun end in self in case of singular or selves in case of plural. There are 8 reflexive pronouns: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. All these 5 reflexive pronouns are singular in form, and ourselves, yourselves, and themselves are plural in form. Self is added at the end of the word in case of singular, and selves are added at the end of the word in case of plural pronoun. Here are some examples which will make you understand non-reflexive pronoun versus reflexive pronoun. These are the examples of non-reflexive pronoun. The underlined words are not the same person or thing. Here, Tariq saw me. The underlined word Tariq and me, they are different. Tariq is not me. Here, 2 person, me and Tariq. Underlined words are not the same person. But in case of reflexive pronoun, I saw myself in the mirror. Myself is a reflexive pronoun, and it is basically the reflection of I. In case of second sentence, Why does he blame you? He and you both are different person. And this is non-reflexive. He and you. Non-reflexive pronoun. But in case of reflexive pronoun, why do you blame yourself? Why do you blame yourself? You and yourself are the reflection of each other. And reflexive pronoun yourself indicates the subject of the sentence. You. Ruhul sent him a copy. Ruhul and him both are different, non-reflexive pronoun. But Joinul sent himself a copy. Joinul himself. Both are the same person, and himself is the reflexive pronoun, and it indicates or reflects the subject. All reflexive pronouns indicate the subject. Rezwan sent her a copy. This is the application of example of non-reflexive pronoun. Ruba sent herself a copy. Ruba and herself are the same person. My dog hurt itself. My dog and itself are the reflection of each other. Neuter gender. We blame ourselves. We and ourselves are the reflections of each other, and ourselves is the reflexive pronoun, and it indicates the subject we. Can you help yourselves? You and yourself both are reflexive. Yourselves is the example of reflexive pronoun, and yourselves indicate the subject. You. They cannot look after themselves. They and themselves are the reflection of each other. Themselves is the reflexive pronoun, and it indicates the subject of the sentence. Intensive pronoun. There is another name of this pronoun. We call it emphatic pronoun. Notice, all the reflexive pronouns can also act as intensive pronouns or emphatic pronouns. But the most important matter is this: the function and uses are different. So the structure of intensive pronoun and reflexive pronoun are the same. Both the pronouns end with self, self, or in plural sense, selves, selves. Structurally, intensive pronoun and reflexive pronoun are the same, but functionally they are different. The usage is different. An intensive pronoun emphasizes its antecedent. Antecedent might be noun or pronoun. So the main function of intensive pronoun or emphatic pronoun is that it emphasizes its antecedent. Examples are given here. I myself made it. Myself emphasizes the subject I. Have you yourself seen it? Yourself emphasizes you. The president himself promised to stop the war. Himself emphasizes the president. She herself spoke to me. This is none other than rather she herself spoke to me. So herself emphasizes she. You yourselves asked us to do it. So yourselves emphasizes you. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, yourself, all these are intensive pronouns and they emphasize its antecedent. I, you, the president, she, and you. What we discussed until now all are in this picture. If we summarize it, in our left side we have shown first person, second person, third person male, third person female, third thing, not this is male or female, thing. First person plural, second person plural, third person and thing plural. Here subject pronoun or subjective case, object pronouns, possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns. Actually, possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns both are discussed in possessive case. Subjective pronouns is discussed in nominative case. Objective pronouns is discussed in objective case, and possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns both are discussed in possessive case and reflexive pronouns. Here, first person I, objective case of I is me, possessive adjectives my, possessive pronoun mine, and reflexive pronoun myself. In case of second person you, subjective form, objective form you, possessive form adjective form your, possessive pronouns yours, reflexive pronoun yourself. Third person subjective case he, objective case him, possessive case adjective his, possessive pronoun his, and reflexive pronoun himself. Third person female she, objective form her, possessive adjectives her, possessive pronoun hers, reflexive pronoun herself. Third thing, subjective form it, objective form it, possessive adjectives its, but it has no possessive pronoun form, and reflexive pronoun itself. Likewise, first person plural we, objective form us, possessive adjectives our, possessive pronoun ours, reflexive pronoun ourselves. Second person plural you, subjective form, you, objective form, possessive adjective form your, possessive pronoun yours, and possessive reflexive pronouns yourselves. Third person and thing plural they, subjective form they, objective pronoun them, possessive adjectives their, possessive pronoun theirs, reflexive pronoun themselves. So thank you very much for listening, and my suggestion is to all of you is that please stay home, stay safe, keep on your study at home, and watch on our next videos or classes. Thank you very much.